Thanks very much for coming tonight. I am Joy Randalls. I'm an entrepreneur in residence here at the University of Tampa, and I work with the companies in our Spark Incubator program. Over to the right, you'll see Mr. Kuchramana, Dean. Would you raise your hand? Dr. Kuchramana. He works as a director. So Dr. Rebecca White, could not be here this evening. She had a conflict. But she and Dr. Kuchramana, so the people who basically run the center, the location that you've been here. So this is the Loth Entrepreneurship Center, which is in the Daly Innovation Building, part of the college, the Sykes College of Business at the university. So I'm just going to really introduce really quickly. So I just wanted to say a big shout out to Ray and his team for what they've done. So I get the privilege of working with 14 companies here, including Ray and his company. What the Little St. Nick Foundation does is pretty amazing, but I won't steal any of his thunder. I'm going to let him do all of that. I would ask you if the people who are in the incubator program in the room would raise their hands, the founders. So we have some amazing companies here today who all come together to help make this event a success, including the food that you consumed outside is actually made by 2 of the companies that are in our program. So the vegan cookies and the food that you had, and the video services are being, and the photos are being provided by Maverick Media Group, another one of the companies in our program tonight. So I'm going to introduce you to Will White. So Will is the chapter director for the Little St. Nick Foundation here in Tampa. So Will, in this lovely top hat, I will let you take it away, sir.
Thank you so much, Joy, for the introduction, and thank you for all that you do with our incubator program, and thank you again to all of the incubator companies that have helped out with us today. We wouldn't be able to do it without all of you guys, so we truly appreciate that. And also a big thank you to the Entrepreneurship Center for letting us do this and allowing us to have the space up here to continue spreading our mission around Tampa Bay. So like Joy said, my name is Will White. I'm the Director of Tampa Bay Operations for the Little St. Nick Foundation. And my story with the Little St. Nick Foundation begins back when I was a student here at the University of Tampa, and I was involved in student government, and one of mine and Ray's professors was like, hey, you guys should meet. I think there's going to be a lot of great connections on how you can help out. So I sat down with Ray, and he was like, here's what we do, here's what I've done, and I was like, all right, you bring the materials to pack 1,000 gift bags. Don't worry about anything else. We'll have the people, we'll get the space. And with their first event down here at the University of Tampa, we packed over 1,000 gift bags, had over 300 people there within the first hour, and it was awesome. And from there, I knew that this was something that we were going to be able to take everywhere. So I graduated from UT after serving as student government president in 2020, had to move back to New Jersey because of COVID, and I hated every minute of it. Managed the beach club and did that for 2 years. I got a job in New York City that I couldn't stand. It wasn't where I wanted to be. And while I was managing my beach club in the summer of 2021, I get a text message from Ray, and he's like, hey, we're looking to get things started in Tampa. What do you know anybody looking for a job? And I was like, yeah, send me the information, I'll send it to some of my friends. So about a few hours later, I'm sitting in this guy's car bringing it up, and I get another text from Ray. And he's like, what are you doing these days? I'm like, Ray, I'm the one looking for the job. He's like, get up to Long Island now. So next week, I was in Long Island. We delivered a bunch of toys to some of the outpatient facilities that are near our headquarters up there, and it was an awesome experience. So I've been working here full time since October of 2021, and I love every minute of it. I get to be here in the University of Tampa's Entrepreneurship Center, working with the kids in the Tampa Bay area, growing this nonprofit around Tampa Bay, and being able to take this framework as we look to spread our mission across the country. So it's been awesome. Thank you all for being here. I'm now going to show you guys a little video that'll really kind of help tell more about what we do and where we've come from. So now to introduce the man that I get to call my boss, but more importantly, I get to call my friend, Little St. Nick himself, Ray Mower Jr.
Probably are wondering what these headphones are doing in front of you, so we're going to put them on right now.
All good. All right, so we did our event in New York. We have an annual event, golf outing and dinner, and you know, when you have 300 people in the room playing golf, eating, having fun all day, and you get to the presentation at night of really why we're here and the feeling of gratitude, you know, we wanted to have everyone's focus centered, and we found that through these headphones, one, you can't hear anything on the outside, and two, it really gets everyone locked in the moment, and that's something that I really want to keep focusing on as not only I talk or other kids that we have in this room go and talk, is getting everyone feeling that feeling of gratitude. And you kind of heard my story a bit in the video and heard from Will and Joy, and that's all this stemmed from. As a 4-year-old, I had just a natural feeling of gratitude, and can't explain it. It wasn't taught to me. It was just I was in the hospital. I felt scared. I was able to go home, and I wanted to give back. And my parents, bless them, my dad's right over here. He met my mom at the check-in in the Santa dress. Just embraced it in me all these years of how can we help kids? And what's my vision of giving back, and how can we carry it out from just dropping off toys to delivering to the kids' bedside to throwing big toy parties to our gift bag, which is now our main focus. You saw a lot of kids tonight making get well cards, and naturally, without most of the people here really knowing the full extent of what we do or even where the get well cards may be going, everyone just kind of gravitated towards it. And all these natural things, from seeing a lot of that video footage was on Nickelodeon, being on the stock exchange, us being in the center, meeting Joy and everyone, it's all happened naturally and organically. And even to be in this event tonight. So what we do is we call that the power of St. Nick. And today, if you guys didn't know, is St. Nicholas Day, which in the United States isn't really celebrated too much, but in Europe it's a really big deal. And we didn't even really know St. Nicholas Day or celebrate or embrace it until about a year ago. We got an email from someone saying that their name was Nicholas, they're born on St. Nicholas Day, and they're looking for a charity related to St. Nicholas to attach themselves to. And I said, boy, do we have something for you. So, turns out, he brought this to our attention about St. Nicholas and the giving nurturing spirit of it, and how, Christmas and everything stemmed from that. And we said, you know what, let's kind of make this our day of everything. And that's kind of what you saw here tonight, a little bit of eating and having fun, making get well cards, a cool presentation, and right after this we're actually going to pack gift bags with the get well cards we made. Every gift bag contains a coloring book, crayon, stuffed animal, Pop-It toy, and that handmade get well card for that kid-to-kid connection that I don't think you can duplicate. And it's something that I grew up doing, and it was always my self-giving. And when I was able to come down here to the University of Tampa in 2016, I had no idea what this was going to be. It was a little operation on Long Island. We had one fundraiser, one toy drive a year, and we did what we could. My parents run an air conditioning heating company. I played travel hockey. I was in school. And right before my first semester, a 12-year-old boy from St. Louis, Missouri reached out to me and said, I saw your show on Nickelodeon when I was in the hospital even, and I want to do what you do. I said, all right, send us some toys, whatever. He said, no, I want to do everything I saw on that show, which we packed gift bags, we had a toy drive, we had a big hospital party. So I said, all right, well, I guess just another thing to adjust to being a college student. Let's try to expand to St. Louis, Missouri. So I guided this 12-year-old who I never met over the phone and Zoom calls, and we went out there my Thanksgiving break, and this one kid inspired 100 Honor Society kids on a Saturday to come to a library, packed 1,000 bags, did a toy drive, organized logistics with the hospitals, and we kind of sat back and said, wow, not only did this one kid help thousands of kids in the hospital, but he inspired these 100 kids right in front of us who had no idea what Little St. Nick was. They all came together, they all embraced the giving feeling of gratitude, and we had this amazing event. So that's when the light bulb kind of clicked for me to say, what if we not only help kids, but also inspire kids of all ages to do the giving, just as I was a kid giving back. And today we're able to say that we inspire and help 300 kids every day of the year between New York and down here in Tampa. So it's really taken on something bigger than I ever imagined. And about a year ago, we started thinking, well, what if we give kids the opportunity to really grow with this? If kids is 2 years old making get well cards from all over the world, let's really embrace this as much as kids and their families want to be involved. So he said, let's come up with something to a program even where we can connect kids no matter where they are, whether it's volunteer events, connect them virtually with other kids in the hospitals, and create that kid-to-kid connection as much as a kid and their family want to be involved. So we came up with a program called Our Little Saints, and honored to say that we have 3 in the room tonight that are our 2022 Little Saints of the Year. We have Caroline and Cash and Liam. So give a round of applause for them. We have 2 really short videos of their service to others that for about the last year they've thought about others first, even while going through their own challenges, and also have naturally inspired their friends to want to get involved. Liam's mom was telling me the other day that some of his friends are jealous that he's able to give back and do a service project. Sorry, that's the only jealousy we'll take in today's society. That's allowed. So I think we're going to take the headphones off now. We got these 2.
All right. Great job, guys. So, there was a lot of information tonight. Here's some more. This is to put into numbers of our impact. You know, we started this in 2004, started our gift bag program specifically in 2012. We've been in Tampa Bay since 2018. So, we've inspired and helped more than 2 million kids since 2004. We distribute over 100,000 gift bags. We're going to pack another 125 tonight. So that's really our main focus right now. We found it's really simple and easy to get these supplies and have these events everywhere. Will and I always say, as long as there's tables and chairs, we can do an event anywhere, anytime. We've done them on front lawns of schools. We're doing an entrepreneurship center tonight. So that's really our main focus. We get well cards sent in all over the world. We inspire and help 300 kids every day of the year. So since 2018, just here in Tampa, more than 50,000 kids have either received our gift bag or have joined our movement of packing bags and making get well cards. Currently working with Countryside Hospital, working on getting to a few different Bay Care hospitals, but you know, we're kind of, like I said, the power of St. Nick, going about it organically, letting it flow naturally. Other people that come into our lives, the hospital connections, being here tonight, it's all flowed for 18 plus years. So why stop now? And our goal is to really take that number with the resource we have in the center and people in the community and make that 50,000 in 4 years, just next year in Tampa Bay. So our goal is to partner with as many individuals, foundations, hospitals, businesses. We have Raymond James Financial here tonight, which we're doing a fundraiser and a bag packing with right now in January. So Bill, thank you to you and your team. We have Judy here. We're going to be a part of their women's holiday event this coming Sunday where they're fundraising for us. We're going to give a presentation up near Wesley Chapel. So and that's our goal. We are going to do as much as we can with the resources we have and just keep it flowing. So in a few minutes, we're going to pack gift bags out there. We'll be here. If you guys have any questions or want to get as involved as you want, that's what we're here for. We would like the natural, organic flow of people coming into our lives and you know, being a part of kids, inspiring helping kids. So thank you all. It really means a lot to me for being here. Let's pack some gift bags. Yes, let's go.